Hey! Oh, it went away before I could switch screens. Just had an assist lab finish. I don't know which one. Substats for generator. Cool. I wasn't expecting that right now. Yeah. I didn't realize that was that close to being done. And I need to lock my chair because it's gonna knock me out. There we go, that's better. What's up, Sean? What's up? I don't remember if I told you guys, but I finally got a new chair. I think I had it last week. I can't remember. And it is already making such a difference in my back. Oh my gosh. Though right now my tailbone is killing me and I can't figure out why. I don't know what the problem is with that. Alrighty, you still looking at 7th in your tournament, Sean? Oh, also, fun facts to know and tell. Picked up chain lightning yesterday. Yeah. Haven't used it in anything yet. And then I put a click into damage and a click into chance. I had enough stones left for that after I got it from I got the stuff from the weekly challenge. Gave me enough to get it. So I picked it up. Yep. Let me change the skin real quick. And then I started rolling my dimension core, which I don't have the fodder. I've got the dimension cores, but I don't have the fodder to get to mythic. But I got some okay stats on it. It's a start. We'll see how it does. Still in 6th, but a sleeper will like me put in 7th. Gotcha. Hold on just a second. I need to see if my wife is trying to log into something. I just got okay, yeah, it's real. I got a one-time passcode from Amazon, and I'm like, okay, is somebody trying to hack my Amazon account? Or is my wife logged out? Oh, that's dripping. I don't have any napkins or anything down here. Crap. I've got some socks. I guess I could use a sock. Screw it. They've just been sitting down here for months. I need something to keep this from making a mess. There. Perfect. Okay. Pants. Yeah, I have a collection of these wool socks from back when I worked in film. And I left a couple of them down here on the shelf for when my feet get cold. And they've just been sitting here, so... Yo, what's up, Scars? How's it going? Oh, I'm so glad my head's feeling a little bit better. I had a horrible migraine yesterday, and then... okay. That's what it was. Yeah, my wife was trying to get into the Amazon account on her watch. Through Amazon Music. Yeah, one of them. One of the tower guys. Yeah, I'm jam. It's like damn, but cooler, you know? Let's see, got the preset set. There's a test. First tournament running with chain lightning, so I'm curious to see how it's gonna be. Got 91 trillion. I think I'm going to go ahead and do... doing better than yesterday. Yesterday I had a horrible migraine, and then woke up this morning, the migraine was gone, but I still had a really bad headache, and my neck was super stiff, but I woke up with my, I use Apple AirPods. What's up, JP? How's it going? You're not in my bracket, are you, today? Nice. Yeah, so I woke up with a headache still, and my neck is super stiff because I woke up with my AirPod, which I'd gone to sleep with in one ear, right under the middle of my neck, so it jacked up my neck. Oh, we can unlock Super Crit now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Whole lot more damage. Can I put anything more into crit factor? No. All right, we're just gonna leave it like that. It's not a bad idea. I'm assuming you've got your golden tower at 180 seconds. I'm guessing. Because it'll still be activating whenever your golden tower does. And then if you have MVN, it's not a terrible plan. Yeah. Your alternative would be just to bring them both down together. But I don't remember how, If you're using Multiverse Nexus, if you've got it to at least Mythic, that would be a big drop in your overall cooldown, more than likely. Which would be a big buff in your income. So it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I guess we'll leave the rest of that like it is for now. Actually, let's go into upgrades. And let's put the rest of it into... Those will get maxed in the run. 180 sec. Yeah, you could go either way. You could drop your cooldown on just the black hole. That'll give it double activations on your black hole. Or you could, and still keep it synced to Golden Tower and Deathwave, or you could lower the cooldowns on all three together. It's expensive to do that, but like I said, if you have Multiverse Nexus, that huge drop in your cooldown of Black Hole will drop your overall cooldown. Yeah, it is very expensive. No problem, no problem. As long as I can figure out what you're trying to say, we're good, we're good. Yeah, bringing Golden Tower down is very expensive. That one's pricey. It was a very long time. In fact, on my main account, I had... Wrong thing. I had my Golden Tower plus Golden Combo before I even got the cooldown for Golden Tower down all the way, because like you said, it's very expensive. Kind of want to go up a level there. Took me almost 4 years to get Golden Tower down to 90. I did it... I'd have to go back and look at progress updates to know when I did mine. What's up, Tags? What is up? I don't know. You sure managed it pretty good Wednesday. For those not in the loop, I had Tags and JP in my bracket Wednesday, and as soon as I saw, like, I'm scrolling through and I was like, huh, that name looks familiar. That looks like a Tags pseudonym. and I was like, that looks like a JP pseudonym, so I checked on tower.lol. Yep. I'm like, well, I'm definitely going too lower for sure. I ended up, did I pull 7th? I pulled 7th in that one, I think. I had my PB going into that tournament was like 2,040 waves, and I beat it twice, and then tried something different and managed to get some death defies and got another 100 waves beyond that. So I beat my PB by like 150 waves. Yeah, he did. He did. I knew he was going to pass me unless he forgot, but I couldn't imagine Tags forgetting. I think I'm gonna... You know what, let's just dump in it. I can only get one level in attack level skip. Never mind. We're gonna split it between super crit and super crit chance. There. Oh, wow. I actually had enough to max that out. Wow. That's crazy. And I guess we can go ahead and dump the rest into just crit factor. You'll see Reddit on fire doing that. Yeah, I will. I don't care. Don't care at all. One of these days I dropped a chance to do a 5K run. Honestly, I kind of need to do that just because I never got first place in Chant. Never did. Tags, I'm kind of taking a note in your book. I hit 800 stones yesterday and bought Chain Lightning and went ahead and re-rolled my Dimension Core. I just need the fodder to get it up to Mythic. But yeah, Reddit can, you know, in my opinion, most of the time, Reddit's a dumpster fire anyways. Not always. There's some good things in Reddit. Abuse CL. Yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. Why is my coin bonus so low now? All I did was swap up these. Oh, cards, that's why. I got my coin bonus finally above 1,000. I did it once, ended up third overall. Screw that. Yeah. Yeah, nope. I don't even think it had popped up. And I guess I'll need to keep these in. I may just swap cash for extra defense partway through. But if I'm gonna run Chain Lightning, I need the damage cards. Yeah, I'll take range and cash out and put extra defense and maybe extra orbs. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and start that one because this one's gonna take a while. And I cannot stream as long today as I normally would. We've got family coming over tomorrow, and so I've got to get ready this afternoon. In tournament's really good and play. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, not as long, not as long. Oh, I didn't even look to see what the... Okay. That's not gonna affect me much. That might. At times, yeah, I would agree. But earlier game, you know, when you're using EHP and Primordial Collapse, it's really good. What's up, Hakuzo? Yeah, I did too. Well, I had perm when I was running hybrid, I had perm. But yeah, in tournaments I didn't for a long time. All right, let's go. And then we'll get the main account set up. Ah, crap. I forgot something. Shoot. Forgot to take my range down. I need to try that. I have not done it yet. Tier 10's what I farm on my baby account too. Allows me to work on damage without losing coin. I have a blackberry seed stuck in my teeth. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Makes me mad that I did that, but it is what it is. And we're also gonna turn Chain Lightning on. We should have discos for back when. Oh man, yeah. Now with the orange chain, yeah. I've been wondering about that, Tags, if the orbs went down, stayed at your range when you went to 30. I haven't tried it on my main account or my baby account. All right, let's get the main account set up. We're gonna switch over to Tourney. Do I want to hang on to those coins or dump them? I'm not gonna need them till tomorrow for that, and I bet that's not gonna be... Oh, really? Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. And I don't need my range card on here anymore for my tournament setup. So I'm gonna swap it for free ups. Okay. Alrighty. I've got quite a few modules. You know what? Let's buy a couple. Probably making about 22 to 24 T run without MVN. No perm back call. I'm doing... About the same. 20 to 25. This was cut short so that I could just go ahead and restart it for the overnight, because this was at like 11 o'clock last night. Alrighty, let's do some auto merging, see what we can get. Nope, 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 nope. Don't do it. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. Trying to get into champs. I came really close last time. Last tournament. History. I got 6th with 1664. I only needed like another 100 waves to get 4th. It was like 1750 or something like that. It was really close. Okidoki. What can we do? Can take that up. That's it. And we're just gonna start off with the setup that did really well for me last time. Pulsar Harvester has not been better for me for a while, but this last tournament, it did really, really well. We're gonna go with that, and Dimkur. Yeah. And I think that's everything, yep. Tourney cards. Restorative bonus is my go-to for sale. That's what's always done best for me, but this past tournament, I did a lot better. Better off of 50. Yeah, the restorative bonus is what that's been my go-to for a month, maybe more. But this past tournament, it did really, really well. They're still here. So this was restorative bonus. This was Pulsar Harvester. Both runs were with no death defies. And I think they both died to the same thing. Ray on that one and ranged. Okay, not the same thing. But it was a little bit better. Like I said, no death defies. And then this was also with Pulsar Harvester, but with, I got 4 death defies. Oh, you meant on the baby account? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Otherwise, I would have swapped to restorative bonus. Didn't even cross my mind. Yeah. It's not been better to me until this past week, because this week I picked up the legendary effect bonus for it, and that made a big difference. I need to get the rest of these up, but too many things to dump stones into right now. Okay, let's put some... and throw a level there, and... guess I can probably put... maybe not. Okay. Probably. Welcome back. I know the feeling, Sean. I always feel like I'm missing something. The attack speed mastery helps a lot, I think, yeah. Because my attack speed's like 98. I think. Yeah, 98.63. And then if I use restorative bonus, it goes up to like 135 and stays there. Okay. Yours is over 100. I figured it probably was. Yeah, I wish I'd thought to switch to RB on there, but I didn't. Okay. Anything else I need to change? Yes, there is stuff I need to change. Need to change the Guardian. Let's put some more into Scout. Okay. Make black hole permanent. After that, I buy for 1,700 stones Chrono Field. Do you have it unlocked already? I know the feeling. Just keep in mind, if you go for Chrono Field, okay, you don't. The investment to get Chrono Field usable is very expensive. It costs a lot, and you've got a solid month and a half of lab time at least on the duration labs. But it is very good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it just takes a lot of investment. I have Chrono Field on the beta account, and I've not put any stone investment into it, just some lab investment. And let me switch accounts. I'm pulling up my Project Rend for Ultimate. Oh, crap. Did I start that tournament? No, I didn't. Okay. Phew. I can't see it anymore. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, tags, in my opinion. Where is Chrono Field? There it is. So just to get 100% uptime on, so you've got to max the cooldown, and then, it's max minus 10 levels, I believe, on the target. So you're looking at 4,500 stones to get, just to get 100% uptime on Chrono Field. So it's rough. It's really rough. I really wish I'd remembered to put restorative bonus on here, but I'm not restarting it again for that. Yeah, SL's huge. You know, honestly, you're not. I don't know that you're wrong there, tags. Yeah, use an SD. Once all you need is to unlock the stuns. Yeah, that's not a terrible way to go. I almost feel like it's best to wait on Chrono Field, and I kind of wish I'd been thinking this when I started my, ILM is amazing late game, but Tags does make a point about it, using it for a stun build so that you get a lot of crowd control. You basically just need to unlock it. You don't need to put any investment in it at all. And then use Space Displacer to just keep your landmines up, and then it's just going to keep everything pushed out, and you get the crowd control. You basically just need the Inner Landmine Stun Lab, which isn't all that expensive. So you'll get every bit the crowd control of Chrono Field with, you know, almost no stone investment versus, you know, almost 5,000 stones on Chrono Field. And that's not even including slow. On my main account, I've got, let's see how many stones I've got in the, so I've got almost 14,000 stones invested in Chrono Field on my main account. Swamp Stun's good too. That's a little cheaper to get the stun, or to get permanent uptime on too. I've only got 2,000 stones in Swamp, and very little of that is in damage. It's all in duration and cooldown. But yeah, Chrono Field is pricey. I think the only thing I've got more investment in than Chrono Field... Nope, I've got more in Chrono Field than Golden Tower. What about Spotlight? Yeah, Chrono Field is my most invested ultimate weapon. Okay, I need to start this, and then I need to run upstairs really quickly. So let's go ahead and get this, make sure I've got everything set up. And, what? I don't remember which one of these presets is the right one. I think it's this one. You've only got 9800 in it. Do you not have maxed slow? It is a later on thing, yeah. Agreed. I mean, it still does pretty good with just one. Gotcha, I thought you did, Sean. Okay, let me double check everything. That's right, that's right. That's right. And... oh, that's right, you don't have max cooldown either. I forgot about that. Okay, let's jump into this tournament. Actually, I didn't even look at the battle conditions. Tank, fast, ranged, energy shield down. But no... no death defy down, so that's good. Let's do it. My toddler just got up, so I've got to go take care of him really quickly. There's so many things I'm close to completing and getting... yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I need to turn Poison Swamp on. No, too far. Right there. And no, 60. Okay. This is the other change that I made. I saw Greeny doing this, so I kept my extra orbs inside a bit. And let's throw this up. I don't think it matters, but it bothers me. And I will be right back. You guys keep an eye on things for me, okay? Okie dokie! I am returned. I'm back. All right, did I miss anything exciting? Let's see. Thanks for the lurk, Scars and Matthew. Appreciate it. There's a lot of comments in here. Did you just descend from the heavens? Yes, indeed, I did. Alrighty. Couple clicks there. Yeah, it's on. Okay, we're still good. Anybody we know in the bracket? Oh, God. I'm not usually that far behind this early in the run. Forgotten Liquid, that's kind of funny. No names I recognize. What do I have? I think I'm gonna bump ranged up a bit. Okay. What are it looking like in the baby account? Okay. Oh man, that run up and down the stairs really kind of jarred my neck a bit. Ugh. And now my head's hurting again. Lovely. I'm not actually sure what my gem rush efficiency is. Let's see. Wrong button. 2 points. That number. What's up, Study Mage? How's it going? 2A3, Max not quick labs. You're a little bit ahead of me. Your labs are cursed. I put a lot of stuff on hold for a while. Do you know the guy I posted to your discs? Name seems familiar. Eh? Yeah. I do. Was that in mine or was that in yours? Okay, no, that must be in yours. Got 890 as HP, still struggling both range. Yeah. Gotcha. You don't know who Ryan is? He's another one of the YouTubers. Oh, yeah. Check him out. He's really knowledgeable about the game. Like greening level knowledgeable. Just not as... Oh, yeah. He's solid. I'll drop his YouTube in the chat. Super nice guy. Super chill. He's from... Singapore, but he lives in Australia. I think is where he lives. I feel like he lives in Melbourne. I don't remember for sure. Cool guy, though. Oh, I just remembered I've got a bunch of stuff in Warframe that I need to start building. Oh my god. Oh man, I might have to just... I guess I'll just do it from my phone. Crap. It's so much easier to do in the game itself. All right, Grendel Prime is building. Hildren Prime is building. Oh, please tell me I didn't just hit rush. Okay, no. For those that are unaware, I am a huge Warframe fan, and I just picked up a bunch of primes yesterday that I was missing. And I have to start them. You have to build the parts, and then you have to build the main frame. And who else? Sevagoth. Okay. Anything else I need to... So I've got 5 frames building right now. Awesome. Okay. Now that I'm done, he's back in Melbourne. I thought he went back to say, oh, did he? I haven't either. I thought he was still in Australia. He may be back in Singapore. I haven't talked to Ryan in a while. For whatever reason, I don't get notifications for him anymore, so I never see his videos and I never see his lives. So I haven't talked to him in a long time. Finally got 100 labs complete out of the 2.5 handful of others that are quick to knock out. I don't know how many I've got complete. I know my total labs done is hefty. 335K. Quite a few. Quite a few. I really need to get ILM quantity on my Dimension Core. But I don't know what I would replace it with. I would like to roll off Chrono Field duration and put it there, because I don't want to get rid of anything else right now. Now, if I put a handful of levels into chain lightning damage, I won't need this anymore. ILM quantity is great for a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to put it in place of. Watching these tanks is funny. Do I have enemy balance on? Yeah, I do. Tags, question. I've tried it back and forth a few ways, and typically you've been playing for 4 years and have only just over 6 mil waves complete. I don't know how many waves complete I've done. I'd have to look. 2.29K yourself? Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I've been playing just over 4 years as well. In fact, Sean and I both started the first and second week of May in 2022. Did you see Funky runs double ILM quantity and one away from max ILMs? Really? Yeah, what I was going to ask you, so I've had experience with it going both ways, using enemy balance and not. I know it used to be the better way to go because you got more bounces with more enemies and therefore more chain lightning procs. What do you think? Do you think it's still better to run enemy balance? I've had it go both ways for me. And I don't know if it's because of more enemies for more bounces, or if it's because of the extra cash. I'll give it a try without it, with the same setup. Only with AD? Yeah. Like I said, I've had better experience with it, with roughly this same setup, but using Restore to Bonus instead. That's kind of what I've been, that's why I was asking about it, because that's kind of been my experience with it. You don't have your 2-year anniversary? Smart to overnight farm? Yeah, I did not overnight farm for a long time. I think I played for 2 years without overnight farming. When I started playing it, I was still working in film though, so it was not running all the time. I think I was working on Shazam 2 when I started playing the tower. I think. Currently running plat. Last tournament I had over 3,000. Oh my god. About 2 years doing overnights. Yeah, I think that's about how long I've been doing them. But even then, it wasn't 100% always running, because I did have to do other things on my phone. But I also had an iPad at the time that I was using for watching stuff, so it wasn't as big of a deal. Still at 14K tower image. Oh yeah? And no auto restarts either, yeah. Yeah. This is what my chain lightning damage looks like right now. And it is my... It's kind of a toss-up between that. Oh, let's see what it looks like right now. Percent damage won't be up there yet. The 126 AB total. Orbs is doing about 3. Chain lightning's doing the majority of damage right now. But electrons and orbs will catch up to it later in the run. Yeah. That's what I'm doing with my baby account right now. So my runs run about 10.5 to 11 hours on average. So I try to keep the starts so that I get both a full day run and a full night run. But last night I was at 9 hours and 46 minutes at like 11 p.m. and I was not gonna waste most of the night, so I just quit this run and started another one, because I lost, you know, 2 to 4 trillion by quitting the run, but got 10 times that. Yeah, it's not because of hold on, let me text my wife. All right, I'm not running higher right now because just my bonus at tier 10 is so much better than tier 11. So the 10-hour runs do pretty well. If I have to start a run too early and I want it to run a little longer, I'll drop to, oh really? That'll be interesting. Sorry about that, I've got some allergy stuff going on. 10K tier 1 ahead, no masteries for faster runs. Like, oh, wow. I need to get more into attack level skips. It's just so freaking expensive. Let's see what this bracket's looking like now. Okay. Yeah, they will definitely beat me, for sure. We're close. Yeah, so it's at least 3. 4, what is my best? Yeah. That's the one I just clicked on. A lot of 22s in this bracket. I've been in a bracket with Llama Face before. All right, so that's another one. Oh, I know. I've been beaten by that guy before. So that's what, 4 or 5 that are going to be ahead of me, at least. Oh, there's an 18. So almost everybody in this bracket is at least tier 21. Quite a few of them. Hey, we're about to break interest sprint. We haven't taken a hit. Sitting 11th with 890. There you go. There you go. So I'm so glad I can consistently finish intro sprint now. Alright, I think it's time to slow it down just a little bit. I saw some lag there too. That overcharge took 2 energy shields. That's annoying. It is a good feeling. It is. What are your thoughts on them making tourney bracket higher than Legends? I mean, they've already kind of set a precedent for it because they're kind of going the same direction they did with modules. So they added Legends. It makes sense for them to add a Mythic League and then eventually an Ancestral League. Exactly. I mean, but no matter what you do, that problem is the only way you can fix something like that is to have is to change how matchmaking balances. But there's no real fair way to do that. Yeah, for real. Because like even if we look at it just based on stone like matchmaking based on stone count, my stone count is way lower than most of the people that are in mid to upper Legends. I'm not even at 100,000 stones yet. Today, after today's tournament, I'll be at 92. And yeah, I mean, I'm still averaging like 5th to 10th, depending on the tournament. That's not what I wanted to go to. Blah, 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 blah. History. Yeah, so constantly, you know, around 5th to 8th is where I'm usually at, but some 9ths, I got a 2nd in there. And if you do stone econ count, econ players will probably get crushed. Probably, yeah. Double the stones, 2 times lifetime coins. Yeah, you're exactly right. So there's really, you can't base it on lifetime coins either. I don't know that there's really a way to do matchmaking like that, and it makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. Waves complete matchmaking. Yeah, that's one way you could do it, but even then, if you compare, like if you base it on how high up your highest wave is, I've been obliterated by a guy that I was 400 waves past on tier 22. Or something like that. He had like 21, he was still, hadn't even done anything on tier 22. His highest wave was still tier 21. And got like 500-600 waves beyond me. There's a lot of players that just don't bother doing milestones. Oh, total waves complete. Gotcha. Let me see what my total waves complete is. I'm at 8.97 million. What did you say yours was? I can't remember. I feel like you said like 6 million. Okay, I was right. It was 6. The biggest thing would be tournaments that punish certain builds more than others. Yeah. And I think that's kind of what they were going for with battle conditions. But even then, you're very near completing the tier 12 milestone. Nice, nice, nice. You're only at 6.9? Wow. I want that energy shield back. I'm wondering if I need to push my shockwave out just a little bit more. I did not study mage. I don't even see where it was at all. Weird. I don't see, even scrolling up, I don't see it. Players with the most EHP should get the hardest brackets. Problem solved. Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it, Sean. It wasn't just tier 1 either. I think there's like 3 of them that are upwards of 10,000 waves. Bonzo officially completely gold boxed everything ILM this week. Have we had any death defies yet? 1. What's interesting, the death defies or Bonzo maxing ILM? Oh yeah? Nice, nice, nice. I still need to max the cooldown. I've got even cooldowns. And I am sitting at Chrono Field 8? Yeah, 8. You said you were double my stone count though, right? Because that's about how much it costs. I didn't realize until recently that Spotlight is the most expensive ultimate weapon as a whole. The CC Destroying Tournament would be hilarious to see. Oh gosh, Glass Cannon would be toast. It totally relies on crowd control. Yeah, it's crazy. I was looking at it recently in Rend. Let me slow this down a bit more, and I'll go actually look up what the total is, because I still have it pulled up. So I've got 4,500 stones invested into Spotlight, and total to max, I need 20,000 for bonus, 30,000 to max it at angle, and 37,000 to max the light range. So yeah, it's like you said, it's literally almost 100,000 stones. Yeah, exactly. The HP would see more love the higher up tiers in tournaments. They've kind of done a little bit to give EHP some bonus. That's only a year of stone packs and tournaments. I mean, yeah. It's expensive, though. It's really kind of not. They did a little bit for it. I mean, you can run some EHP stuff up to like tier 20, maybe even tier 21. Probably not tier 21. I know Giga was running it pretty hard, but then he quit completely. But hybrid, I think hybrid is where they're trying to push everybody. And they've kind of done that with the way overcharges work now. But pure EHP is, yeah. It really did. That was probably the worst thing they've done to EHP. I'd forgotten about that when I was talking about it. Yeah, percent damage. Yeah, it did make hybrid really good. The big problem is right now there's such a hard cap with regen. Even more so than Study Mage and I were talking about that last week or the week before. You just can't get your regen high enough to keep stuff at a high enough level for it to make sense. I don't know if I got big buffs from that change or not. I'm not sure. Not that I've noticed. Yeah. That's what Rob did. There is a vehicle in my driveway. It is most likely my sister-in-law. Yep, that's who it is. My sister-in-law is coming over to help us get ready for the party tomorrow. Don't you need recovery package healing for HP to work now? No wall? I don't know. Yeah, health is a lot easier to get than regen. Yeah. The FedEx builds. Hey, event mission complete. Yay. All right. Packages ads. Yeah, probably. Yeah. If I remember right, overcharges ignore recovery, don't they? Or I know they used to. But I don't know that they still do. I can't remember. What's up, Flipstar? It's evening where you are. It is middle of the day where I'm at. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it is. I guess it is evening there. Except package is way less health than won't. Yeah. Well, with Ally, you can get it pretty high. I don't know what the max would be. I'd be curious to see. That would be interesting. I guess I can grab these. It always shows up after I've run my tournament. How is Chain Lightning doing? So 28Q, and Chain Lightning has done quite a lot of damage. I'll take it. Forex overheal value? I don't remember. I don't know what it maxes out at. Not Scout. At base, it's just a 10%. It is 10x max. Not recovery, ally. And recovery can go a whole lot higher than 10x. Mine's at 16.5. And you can get it a lot higher than that with enhancements. But I don't know that it beats out wall fortification. Especially with sharp fortitude, because you get a multiplier on top of your base health. What's up, Cesar? Yours is 33x. Yeah, it gets up there. $1,900 wave, still going pretty strong. Still got wings. Your max recovery is 30. It gets up there pretty good. I feel like I've got something not active that I should have, but I don't know what it is. I've done everything in my setup. 289.92%. Yeah, that's a good bit more than mine. Yep, it is indeed I never turn it off anymore because I just turned Poison Swamp off. What's up, Fujin? How's it going? Oh, before I forget again, because I was thinking about it earlier, for those of you that have been hanging out for a while know that my wife has a lot of health issues. We finally got in to see her new neurologist this week. We've had a lot of problems with her old office, and basically haven't been able to see them in 4 months because of the insurance. So we'd scheduled one with a new one, but it was like 2 months out, so we had to wait a long time. We actually ran into another really big issue where her medication ran out before we could see the new doctor. So she went like 3 days without her anti-seizure medication, which was not good. But the old neurologist who said that, well, his PA said my wife does not have seizures. They're something else. They're not seizures. But prescribed seizure meds anyways. She basically was saying that my wife had FND, which is essentially where you don't actually have any kind of epilepsy or problem with your brain, that it's essentially a psychological disorder, was what she was getting at. The new neurologist spent 10 minutes with her and said, no, you have focal seizures. So he diagnosed her with focal seizures and a particular type of migraine. I don't remember what type it is. And got her back on her anti-seizure meds. And, is starting a new med to help with the migraines. And the last neurologist wasn't concerned about the migraines, just the seizures, or seizure-like episodes they referred to it as. So, finally got some answers there. What's up, Gail? How's it going? And, excuse me. Hopefully the new medication, once we can start that, because we've got it, he wants her to get the anti-seizure med back in her system really well before starting the new migraine med, which also is used to treat seizures as well. So between the two, hopefully the migraines will go away and the seizures will get better. And should help a lot of her problems. So hopefully we'll see. Alrighty. One more red comeback also scales the regen based total multiple. Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, you could run, thanks, Sean, I appreciate it. So we've got a lot of hope with the new office. Plus, the new office is literally walking distance from my house. We live pretty close to the local hospital, and, they just recently opened it's like a network hospital in Georgia, and they just opened an office close by for like their cardiology and neurology and a few other departments. So it's really nice. We don't have to drive so far. It was ridiculous. The old office not only was refusing to have you ever tried to get a solar bracket? I have not. I tried Wasis a couple of times back when that was a big thing, and never got a solo bracket with that either. I had a wave 1804 and tier 1. Nice. There you go. I actually just did something similar. I just got Chain Lightning yesterday on the baby account, and I'm using Dimension Core now. Though I need to get it to Mythic. I think I only tried it once. Tower convention with the creators. Oh, I think that would be awesome. I don't think we're quite big enough for that, but I think it would be cool. I think it would be really cool. So Wasis was basically, the idea was you use Wave Accelerator, Intro Sprint, and Wave Skip. And then you started your tournament at the last minute to see who could get the farthest the fastest before shutting down or before losing out. Because before, at the cutoff time, so for me it's either 7 or 8 p.m. What if I'm funny looking? You ain't that funny looking. The only time I may go to California if we had that. Well, they're not based in California. They're based in Texas. Yeah, there wasn't a 4-hour cooldown. At end time, it was done. If you were mid-run, your tournament ended. And so people would, like 20 minutes before or less, like as close to the end as possible, people would, and intro sprint used to work differently than it does now too. So now it just does a 10 wave skip every 10 waves, or every wave. You just skip 10. Before it was like a 20 or 30x speed multiplier. So people would do that with wave accelerator and wave skip to get further and further. Yeah, a lot of conventions seem to be in California. Warframe's conventions in Canada. I streamed last week. You were here and talked to me last week. I believe I streamed the week before too. I'd have to go back and look at my stuff, but yeah, you talked to me last week. I don't think I skipped, maybe 1 or 2 when I think I skipped 2 weeks because of family events. I skipped a week in July, the one between the 11th and 25th, and I skipped the one before the 11th. But other than that, I haven't missed a stream since May. Death by heat stroke. Not if you did it in the winter. The Destiny convention used to be in, the Destiny convention used to be in, Tampa. The convention's still there, but it's not just for Destiny. And I think that's in September? When is GCX? That's not what... do you think American heat waves? So I think our heat waves are worse, but I think they're less prepared for it. Nice, nice, nice. I need to get shock. Actually, do I have shock even unlocked? I completely forgot about it. But yeah, our heat waves are definitely a lot worse. I just think we're better prepared and used to them. With air conditioning and then just the fact that we're more used to the heat, we can handle it a little better. But, and Sean would know, because Sean lived in Europe for a long time. And has experienced the worst places for heat in the US. Yeah, Paris for 7 years, yeah. Was it Ryan? I thought that was in Spartan's stream they were calling you a bot. Yeah, I need to unlock shock. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I really need to put that in. I completely forgot about shock. Ooh, I could gem it. I may do that. I may do that just to get it unlocked. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I had to go get my dog. My sister-in-law and my niece are here, and my dog scares my niece a little bit because she's a whole lot bigger than my niece is, and she's loud. Harkadarki. Hey, we're gonna break 2K waves. I'll take it. Yeah. Yep. Trying to remember that one Brit who was like, it's... Right? I used to, you know, it's, and heats are very different. I saw some Brits saying, yeah, it's hot, the temperature's hotter there, but it's humid here because of the rain. Okay, let me tell you about Georgia and Florida. It was, a month ago, it was 90+% humidity and 98 degrees outside. The heat index in Georgia was 112. And then Florida, it literally rains pretty much every day. Plus, it's hotter. The worst experience I have ever had with heat, I was working with my dad. He's used to be a truck driver. And so I was working with him as a lumper. So he delivered tires at the time. And so we were in the back of this truck unloading tires. It was like 102 outside. We were in Central Florida. So it was like 90% humidity, no breeze. And I bet it was 140 degrees in the back of that trailer. That is the most miserable experience. My dad almost passed out. It was so bad. Okay, missed some texts. What is CL Shock and what does that do? I will explain that in just a second. 5, nice. Pretty solid. In Arizona. Yeah, exactly. So basically what Shock does, I can show it a little bit better on the main account, because I've already got it all done. So, once you unlock it, you can level up the percent chance and the multiplier. So basically, you have a percent chance of applying a multiplier that causes that particular enemy to take more damage from any source. If you're using the module Dimension Core, it gives it a chance to hit the initial target, as well as doubles both your shock chance and your multiplier, and it can stack up to 20 times. I want to pass out when it's over 80. I got spoiled by the cold and sleep when I can see my breath. I can't handle the cold anymore. Yeah, let me look up my bracket. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, GCX is in the middle of July. So the hottest part of the year and the hottest, most miserable place in the country. That, before, that would have been great for me. Now, I cannot handle that. My country, there are 7 days with over 40 Cs since... Oh, yeah? 6 of them were this year? Ooh. I don't handle it as well as I used to. Biloxi, Mississippi. Yeah, it's pretty bad there. But I think Central Florida might be worse. Nice. I don't know that it's necessarily so much climate change as climate shift. And that's a little bit different. I'm not quite as up to date on the science as I would like to be, but make the conditions as hardcore as the fans who endure them. Yeah, and GCX has just gotten bigger. It's cool how that event grew. Okay, let's look at the Tower LOL and see... where we're looking at. I need to finish my smoothie. It's a bunch of different berries, a bunch of kale, and then a nice little helping of cayenne pepper. Gives it a little kick. Welcome back, Scars. So right now I'm sitting in 6th, but this is also behind. What'd you eat? I need to eat. I'm hungry. Let's see what the comparison looks like and where it's going to place me. Alright, so it looks like I am probably getting 7th. And it is very possible that the jump between me and the 6th place guy is going to be like 500 to 700 waves. Yeah. Grabbing lunch yourself? Ow. You work today, right, Study Mage? If I remember right? Yes, we can grab these. Start a plot running in while this new upgrade. Alrighty. Yeah, that's what I thought, Study Mage. That's what I thought. I'm really curious to see how this one's gonna run. I really do wish I had put restorative bonus on though. 25 is just not gonna cut it for attack speed. I just heard a Mario jump. Yep, a bunch of Mario sounds. What's the name of this track? Download your mind. Oh, that's a lot of tanks. That Sab's gonna be annoying. What hit me? But I'm not really complaining that much. First one was 1567, I'm in 8th. Oh. I'm at 669. And currently in 7th, but I imagine I will probably end up somewhere around here. So as you get the champions about 2-3 years ago, now players have to get like 2,000 waves in platinum, if you're lucky. But yeah, it's like 2,000 waves. I think I'm gonna go ahead and rush this shock lab. And I'll show you. I'll show you. It took me forever to find it. I finally had to ask, oh crap. I can't remember his name. I finally asked the guy that runs it, and he was able to show me how to get to it. So, I'm just going to completely pause this run because I want to watch it. All right. So, when you open tower.lol, you'll go to your live bracket view and then search for your player name. And then it's going to give you this screen here that shows everybody and where they're currently at, or at least where the it was when it last pulled, which this is way behind. And then you're going to scroll down, you're going to go to see comparison, and it's going to open up this page, which I don't love, but it does have some good stats on it, so it kind of gives you like a history of where people are. So you can see I'm this yellow one that's kind of there at the top of the middle area, and then all of these guys are way ahead of me. So then from this page, you're going to go over to summary, and this gives you an estimate on where you're going to place, and I think it's based on a combination of PB and median. I'm not exactly sure how the math works, but based on this estimate, I should be in 7th. And that's how it works. Can you click in the world range list on the home screen? Are you talking about on the tower? Or on the tower.lol? Somebody just... Hey, Bonzo's lives. don't even know where World Range List is. Last week of summer vacation? Fun. Jeez, Greenie got freaking 6,000 waves. No, that was something else. 4,000 waves. Yeah, Legends. Like 3860 or something. All right, back to my, there we go. Did he? I didn't know I knew he was trying to, I didn't know he actually got it. I remember he posted, I think he did a stream on it, but I didn't pop in. I was busy. Really? Interesting, Sean. Yeah, I knew he was farming tier 22 now. It's nuts. I was talking to Crowler Zero recently. He's farming, I don't remember what tier he's farming right now, but he's getting like 500 plus big Q an hour. I think is what he said. It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Right over 2,000 waves. It always makes me panic when it pauses and freezes because I'm thinking I'm dying. We do have one. Am I going to have any chance of getting... No. I'm definitely not going to get those back. Oh, really? How many death defies am I at? Maybe. Passed it. 4. I've got a death defy right now. What is the minimum to reach damage UWs and champions? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's been so long. I haven't been in champions since Legends became a thing. And I was full EHP at the time still. So I honestly could not accurately answer that question. How long has Legends been around? A year? Yeah, I really couldn't say. Like 18 months? That's what I was thinking. It's been at least a year, yeah. I'd have to go back and look and see when my first Legend tournament was. Let me check in Rend. Tournament. Late 24. That's what I was thinking, like September or October or November maybe. I was looking to see when my it doesn't show in rend. Actually, here, let's go to all runs. V25 was when Legend released. Alright, so my last champion tournament was 10/29/24. So that would have been the first week of Legends. Because I got promoted the second time, or so the first time I was I got fifth, so I didn't get promoted. The second time I got into Legend, and I never went back. $741 defenders? What do you mean with 741? Was that the number of people in the first tournament? Or the first Legend? Yeah, Asmods were like a year ago. Yeah, you did. I never sandbagged. Wow, I didn't realize it was that few. I mean, because I guess it was, I figured it was more than that. Huh. But I guess it was only the top 4 from, well, top 2 if it ended up with a stupid bracket, or top 3 if they ended up with tied for 4th. Yeah. How's global #1? I just was looking at it. I think it was Greeny is #1 right now with like 30,800 and something waves. Idol Slayer did too. Did you abuse the everyone gets... No, I did not. The week after it was patched? Are you talking about like the week it came out or after they patched a bug? Yeah, I was in the second Legends tournament. There we go, 2062. And that is most likely where I'm going to stay. That's not the right page. Where is it at? There it is. So according to this, that guy should be in like 4th. Everyone would round up instead of... Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. I'd forgotten that happened. Yeah, I did not ever get... I was not... Let's see. Yeah, so this week was the first week people could get promoted. Maybe it wasn't, because I could have sworn I got promoted the first time. Because if it dropped on the 17th, then there were several tournaments beforehand. But I thought I made it into the first, or the second one. I thought this was the first week of tournaments, of Legend. Oh well. I never got demoted, but I got my first keys after a month of Legend. Super Legend. And then after that, I kind of just stayed right around there for a long time. Okay. Debating on if I actually want to try something different or I want that. So I need to get this. This shouldn't take too long. Theoretically. How many did I need? I don't even remember. Yeah. This shouldn't take long. 10 years later. I may have dropped too low going to, what is my big Q? I can take my damage down a good bit. Oh crap, I've got interest sprint going, that's why it's... Yeah, just go ahead and skip it. Yeah. Yep, 100% after the lab speed. That's too low. Yep. Lab speed is very good. That's still too low. Still too low. Let's take it a little bit higher than that. There we go. That'll work. There. Got it. That's all I needed. Yeah, lab speed is one of the best relics that you can get. One of the most valuable ones, hands down. Spartan actually just recently did a video on the most valuable currency in the game is time, and labs are one of the big reasons for it. So yeah, that made a big difference because these take forever. More lab speeds, more everything, which leads to more max labs, more... Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Yep, big W. What do I want to run next? Or do I just want to let it go? Yep, exactly. Exactly. Definitely get that lab speed lab up. 100%. It's a huge difference. From Unlock Master for 3250. Nice, 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 nice. If I remember right, was yours 2.93 or 2.85? I know it was higher than mine, and I think mine is 785. Yeah, so I want to say yours was like 2.85. 2.83, okay. So I wasn't misremembering too far off. Yesterday I looked away for like 2 seconds and oh crap. I agree with Sean, yeah. And I also think that I think that the lab coin discount should be done really early too. And the reason for that is because unlike all of the other discounts where you can respec and get those coins back, lab coin discount, you can't. You don't get those coins back. And it's not a big deal early on, but when your labs are starting to cost 60 big Q, that 30%'s a big difference. And getting into the S. How high is your relic multiplier on your baby account? You're talking about your my lab multiplier? I'd have to check. Let me switch screens. Ren will tell me. Not tournaments. I want... Yeah, I know you're talking about relics, but which relic multiplier? Because there's relic multipliers for just about everything. Why are you not switching screens? There we go. Because we got crit factor. I mean, there's a lot. We got 21% on coins. Lab speed, I've got 7.5%. So I don't know which relic multiplier you're talking about. For coins, yeah, 21%. from relics. And then if you go to everything, I mean, this isn't accurate because I don't have cards on here too, but modules and, well, that's going to be inaccurate too because we're not on my normal farming tiers. But all the things. Okay, do I want to actually run another one? You have 67 lab speed for relics. Let me see what my main account is. I don't actually know. $63 is what mine is. And I don't think that includes the new relic. The one that I just picked up. What was that one called? What the heck? Tyrant Skull. Let's see. Yeah, Tyrants, so that 4%'s not showing it, so technically it's 67 as well. Yeah. Tell me about it. I almost got the tier 20 one this past week. Still got a fair ways to go on tier 21. But I've done some different things since I ran this one, so I might be able to do it now. I'm not sure. You're 60 now with the new relic? Sean, you just did tier 21 to like 3,200 waves, is that right? 3,100, something like that? I wonder how far I can go here now. $31 and change, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Lab speed is 19.5. No, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. For how long you've been playing. What are we looking at now? Yeah, still pretty close here. Okay, I can take free ups off, and we're gonna throw extra orb on. Or instead of extra orb, let's do death ray. Actually, no, we're gonna do landmine stun. You know, I probably. I don't know. If I can't get past 2,200, I'm going to drop if I can do full amp thunder and see how that goes. Yeah, there you go. A year and a week. That's what I thought. I thought you said right at a year. Okay. I'm gonna run a milestone. See how far we can go. Let's just take off intro sprint. Actually, no. We're not gonna run that. I am gonna run another tournament run. And I'm gonna try it without enemy balance and see if it's better. I think my progress is over. Yeah. I didn't. Oh, you're talking about on tier 23? I already know I can't. It'll auto pop. I show. Wall's gone. All my energy shields. Second win. Then as soon as second win finishes, demon mode will pop. Actually, that won't matter. Yep, see? Yeah. Definitely can't. I have a second handy on this game. Yeah, that helps. I have energy shield mastery. And it procced. See? There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Yep. And it's maxed. Yep. Okay, I think I'm gonna try another tournament run with the exact same setup. It's not in that situation, but in other situations it is. It's helped a lot, I think. Because ranged has kind of been my big downfall for a long time, and it helps. It's helped with range. But, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try the exact same setup, but with no enemy balance. And we'll see how things go. Which one of these guys is actually the one that is? Crap. No? Oh, okay, Thursday is the guy that should be in first. I have Nuke, Slow Aura Mastery as my range counter. I've got Slow Aura, I don't have Nuke Mastery though. And even with Slow Aura, range still kill me all the time. It's gotten better since I switched to, or since I picked up, I'm gonna try it without it and see how it goes. I used it this time around. So I'm gonna run it again with the same exact setup and we'll see what happens. But I think that's where I'm gonna end up having to call the stream because like I said, I've got a lot to get done today, getting ready for a family event tomorrow. And my sister-in-law is over here to help get things ready, so I can't sit down here, play games. I mean, I know technically I'm working, but you get the idea. So, I'm gonna get my shed up back going. Did I turn everything back? Oh, crap, that's why! I had all my stuff turned off. That's probably why that went so bad with the tournament. Yeah, but I feel bad doing that. So, she's here to help because my wife can't do as much. But even on top of what she's here to help doing, I've got a lot of other stuff to do. I've got a bunch of yard work I've got to do to get rid of my backyard. Is a disaster. My 4-year-old just, he's destroyed it. Yeah, exactly. And I just forgot to turn it back on. Yep. Okay, let me reposition my dang it. Has anybody else noticed this bug where if you stay in this menu for too long? Oh, wait, no, I did this backwards. These guys go out here. It'll start the game will start running again. Like not. Of course, now that I say that, it won't do it. But yeah, sometimes I'll have it in here and all of a sudden the game will start running again. So it's not just me. Okay. What killed that boss? Oh, a smart missile. Had to have been an ultimate crit. There's no way a single smart missile did that much damage. I guess it did. Yeah. I take that. It's supposed to have been. I want to say I noticed it since this last update. I think during this last tournament I was running into that bug still, but I may be misremembering. I think I did everything. Yeah. Alright, so same exact setup. The only difference is enemy balance. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I am starving. Popper's asleep. I'm sorry, I missed your question. Let me find it. Would you buy an auto collector for the 5 gems for $40? That depends. If it's something specific that they add into the game, probably. If it's something external like an auto clicker, definitely not, because that is bannable. Yeah, that's specifically a bannable thing regarding the terms of service. Now, if the game itself added something that would allow that, yeah, I probably would. I mean, they've kind of already done that a little bit. It's not really an auto kicker. Yeah, exactly. They added the gem stacking thing for the keys. That's what I was getting at. You can, with keys, buy up to 25 gems. So up to 5 add gems can stack. I wonder what happens with that if you don't have the ad pack. I'm definitely not going to whale an account for that long. But I am actually curious what would happen. Yeah, it holds for an hour, yeah. Like, do you have to watch 5 ads? Or can you just watch 1 ad and get all the gems? I don't... Do it for science? That's way too much work. Especially the way the ad pack works now. I don't want a 3rd account. And I definitely don't want a 3rd account where I have to watch ads on. I mean, because we're talking a year of whaling to get high enough to start getting keys. Not worth it, though. Not worth it at all. I mean, maybe if I could, you know, make a lot of money off the videos, but no. Not worth that kind of... Not to me, at least. I don't even whale on my main account, much less one for that. Now, maybe if one day they allow the creators in the creator program to get into like a sandboxed version of the game, maybe then I would experiment with it. But as of right now, that doesn't exist for us. So, which I don't think I've ever actually officially said it on stream or in a video, but I am in the creator program now. I am. It's still kind of in a process because they're changing systems. So as of right now, there's no real benefit for it. But once that new system locks in, right now they're stuck on they're stuck dealing with iOS, so things aren't working yet for it. So I'm in it, but it's not active yet. For an auto clicker for gems. Yep, always Apple. Apple sucks in a lot of ways. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, did it go out? Check. Oh, no, it totally went out. I'll be back. Yeah, it does that every now and then. I think I've narrowed it down to a bad cable. So next time I go out, which I have to go out today, I'm planning to buy a replacement cable. I just don't have another one long enough to get from my interface to my computer. So I've got to get a new one. I need at least a 10-foot cable. 6-foot just doesn't quite do it, which I think may be why I've started having issues. What's really interesting is I had 0 issues at all with my interface and my mic until I started filming and live streaming. Actually, it was when I started live streaming that I started having issues. What's up, buddy? What? You need a rag? Well, go get one. Close the door, please. Thank you. That was my 4-year-old. Not the 6-year-old, 4-year-old. But yeah, just occasionally borks. I never had any problems until I installed, oh crap, what is it? It's a live streaming software like OBS, and I can't think of what it's called. That's when I started having audio issues. But I was using OBS to film videos for like 6 months before then. Nope, not Streamlabs. I can't think of what it's called. It's a newer one, and it's really good. Meld Studio, M-E-L-D. Yeah, it's really good. It does a lot of really cool stuff, but it, I had tons of audio issues with it constantly, and I switched back to OBS and didn't have a problem for a while. And then I started having issues on OBS. So, I don't know what the problem actually is, but I suspect it's either a driver issue or a hardware issue. And I'm really hoping it's not an actual hardware issue. Possibly. We'll have to see. But yeah, I can definitely help with OBS stuff. I'm not the 100% know-all expert of it, but is it possible that you speak to make a petition for make this? I would have to ask. We do have a suggestions tab where we can make suggestions like that. And I can mention it there. And we'll see. I don't think it would either. I don't think it would. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. They could make it a key thing, or I don't know. I don't see them doing it though. I don't know. I can mention it and see what happens. Oh boy. It's either ad revenue or rage buy to remove. Yeah. I could see that maybe. But since they've already done the stacking gems, I don't see them replacing that with an auto click, but maybe. I mean, they added auto restart, and then they made the auto restart better by shortening the timer, because it was, what, 500 seconds or 300? I think it was 300 seconds. Now it's only a 100-second cooldown before it restarts. But considering how much a lot of other players spend on the game, $150 wouldn't be bad at all. Gem stack to 10 was really worth it. Yeah. I finally got the 25. But even just the 10 alone is huge. Even if you're just sitting there having the 10, means that when you get a gem stack, the counter doesn't stop. It just keeps rolling. The pupper is sick. She's not really sick. She's got... We're pretty sure we've narrowed it down to allergies. She'd go outside and just start sneezing like crazy, and then she got a runny nose, and yesterday she also stopped eating all of her food, and then yesterday I gave her some allergy medicine that's safe for dogs, and she started feeling much better. So, poor things get allergies. Stopped at 10 because I check the game every 15 minutes unless I'm sleeping. I did for a long time. I stayed at 10. But now I've got the 25. And I don't really regret it because I often have it. Mostly for overnight runs, but sometimes during the day, I'm not down here all the time. It depends. Like Thursday, for example, I was gone most of the day. I had to run to the grocery store first thing in the morning to pick up something. And then, because my wife's old neurologist office not only was refusing to renew her prescription, they also weren't getting the records sent to the new office. I literally called them 40 times over the last 2 weeks, at least, and actually spoke to them twice. I got somebody to answer the phone like once. I'm not right now, but I've debated about it. I don't know for sure if I want to dual stream the tower and to YouTube and Twitch, or if I want to stream the tower on YouTube and then start streaming it on Twitch for other things. I've been thinking about doing that a lot. Just be collecting gems every hour. That's pretty much what I do, is just collect gems and milestones. I'm actually completely AFK with the second account now too. I've got a video coming out. If I can get it, the last little bit of it finished, it will be uploaded tomorrow, or it'll be going live tomorrow. But I've got a video I'm almost done with on my 100% AFK farming strategy for my baby account, which I've been running since tier 6. Now I'm doing it on tier 10. But yeah. Excuse me. Regen. I really do want to start playing some other games though on Twitch. I love the tower, but it's not always, you can only do so much in the tower as far as live streaming goes. I mean, you got tournaments, you've got milestone runs and AMAs, and that's kind of the gist of live streaming the tower. And I've got a massive backlog of games that I already own that I've never played, that I want to play. And co-host, yeah, it's a chat game. It is. Is the 18 card slot worth it? Depends. Long term, yes, very worth it. It depends on your current needs, though, if it's worth saving for it at this exact moment. So right now on my baby account, I've only got 11. I would like to have 2 more. Especially now that I'm starting to do some damage stuff. So I'm probably going to save up for that after I get my Dimension Core to Mythic for tournaments. Once I get that, I'm probably going to save gems for the next card slot, which is not that expensive, only 1,400. Now on my main account, I've got all but 1 card slot from the vault, so I'm sitting at 27. And for farming, I think I use 26, maybe 27, I can't remember. I'd have to look. Oops, clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, I do too. It finally got all of my modules to 5-star on my main account, which means I can finally, hopefully, get the rest of the dem cords I need for my farming dem core. But right now, it's not. I still need 4 more? Yeah. I need 4 more. And I also need to unmerge these. Need 1 OA for astral green stuff, yeah. I think OA was my first mythic. No, well, Shrink Ray. Shrink Ray was my first mythic. Then either OA or Primordial Collapse, one of the two. I can't remember. I don't think I do. I thought I did, but I don't think I do. Because to go from Mythic Plus, you just need... Oop, too far. You just need 2 at this level. And to get that, you just need 2 of those. So, I don't need it. I needed it to get these. Yeah. So, I merged too many. Or accidentally merged them, I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. But I need to unmerge those. I just haven't wanted to spend the gems on it. Once I realized that I had more than I needed. I'm very much looking forward to these presets after 2 weeks over 5k gems. Nice, nice, nice. I had... I forgot how many. I think I had like 15,000. And then I started spending them all on modules again. And then they had the Lucky Banner announced. And so I started saving. Yeah, 100% cannot come fast enough. I think with modules, it's just going to be presets maybe for the levels. And what modules you actually have equipped, which I think is going to be fantastic. I'm debating about saving gems for that specific purpose, and I probably should. But I don't know. The Guardian one's going to be really important. I don't know. I don't know. I really need this farming dim core. I think that would push my farming a lot further. Because I don't really... Right now I'm using Primordial Collapse because it's great for farming and I've got all the substats I need on it. Like Amp Strike, when I equip the Scanatula. Gotcha, yeah. I feel ya. I'm using Shrink Ray just because it's the highest level one I have. I don't think... Yeah, I've got a couple of epic pluses, and that's it. I don't know. We'll see. I know that's what they're going to base it on. I want to say when I unlocked bot presets... My LTC was... I'd have to go back. It was really low, though. When I unlocked the bot presets. Depends. Depends on what you're using. In general, I would say probably Amp Strike. But for farming, you may not want all that bounce and all the extra damage, depending on how you're... Because if you're farming using your orbs to kill stuff in your black hole, then too much damage will kill too much stuff outside of your damage circle. Or outside of your black hole. What's got me concerned, Sean, is based on some of the things that they mentioned. is the way they talk, you'll keep what you've unlocked, but you'll have to lab the extra slots. And that is very frustrating to me, depending on how expensive and long those labs are. Sorry, I was watching the dog. I don't know if she is dreaming or if she's having a seizure. I think she's dreaming. Clover. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Poor thing's allergies are bothering her. All right. It's all good. It's all good. It'll be like the Fleet Ren labs. Pretty confident it's what folks are making the time they get into the bot presets. All good, Scars. Yeah, sorry I got distracted, guys. Just a little concerning. Wasn't sure if she was dreaming or if she was... Benadryl causes neurological issues with my wife, so it kind of is a little bit more in the forefront of my brain. Alrighty. 1991, 1 ES charge and nuke left. Getting close to you. I want to say I'd taken hits by then. What will Jam do with his keys when he gets refunded? I don't know. Probably put them into tier 2. That was a perfect timing on that. Probably put them into tier 2 power tree slots. Most likely. What's up, Ice Cold Bird? How's it going? Oh, I just realized I didn't have that set up. No way I'm getting 2200. Yeah, I guess this, yeah, you know how it goes, Matthew. It just happens. Just able to get another 100 levels into workshop health. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I need to. I just wanted to see how this run was going. It's going so well, and I got to talking. You know how it goes sometimes. Let's look at the damage. 11S. Chain Lightning's doing a solid amount. But Orbs and Electrons are doing more. GComp's huge. GComp is great. I really wish I'd put restorative bonus on the baby account. Yeah, GComp does really, really well. What's up, Dr. Trashbag? How's it going? Let's take a look at the bracket and see how it's doing. Yeah, kind of about how I expected. I would love to get another 200 waves to pass Z06 boss, but I don't know that I'm going to. We'll see. I mean, that's 400 waves from here, and I still haven't taken a hit, I don't think. No, no hits. No death defies. This on low epic? Yeah. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday! Oh, first. Nice, nice. First in Legends or Champ? How did I not take a hit there? Legends? I thought you were in Legends, but I couldn't remember for sure. That is awesome. Man, I had a bracket a couple of weeks ago. It was either 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I was in second and literally like 150 or 200 waves behind the guy in first. And man, I have never wanted to spend money on this game more than that. I'm getting a few lucky brackets lately. Nice. I have been getting the opposite. Was it last Saturday's bracket or the Wednesday before? I can't remember. I had a bracket. Everybody from 6th place up was over 3,000 waves. And I think the first place guy was like 3,600 waves, something like that. It was a rough one. I think I ended up in 10th with like 2,000. I can't remember. I've got a screenshot of it. I'll have to go find it. Not that one. There it is. Why isn't it open? Yeah. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to slow the speed down a little bit. Nice! That extra orb adjuster is great. Quick loss 100%, yeah. Yeah, this was my bracket. 1881 for 10th. And then 6th place and up. Over 3,000. It was rough. Yeah, it was a rough bracket. Hey, we took a hit finally. So we made it to 1884 without taking a single hit. That was better. So it sounds to me like no enemy balance was better. Awesome! That's awesome. Oh God. What just hit me? I don't know what it was, but I got hit twice hard. You can choose from attack or ally. Between the two of them, earlier game, probably ally. Jeez, that's rough, Matthew. That's really rough. You didn't have range as priority? I don't have it that high. I probably could bump it up some. I've got it second to fleets. Never joined at that time since. What time did you join? I did one, yours was in 5th, gotcha. I want to say that one that I had such a bad bracket was... That was either a 11-ish a.m. Eastern, or it was the one that I did, or it was the one that I did at the randomly. I came down here at like 10:30 p.m. Eastern to check on things, and I was like, you know what? I'm in the middle. I'm not in a run right now. Let me just go ahead and try it. So I started one, and it was a bad bracket. It may have been that one. Doing tourney just now. Currently away 40. Nice. All right, there goes that at 1900. What did we get last run? 2062. Okay. I really can't figure out why GComp always does better for me. I don't know. I don't know. I have not had that same experience. I figured that overcharge was gonna take out my demon mode. 2052 and doing okay. There you go. Oh man, we're almost done. Ow, my tailbone hurts. I don't know what happened. G-Comp was fixed, you don't miss out on death wave, smart missile damage with the skips. Yeah. Definitely not what's helping Sean though. His smart missiles have almost no investment. I think it has more to do with the PBH in combination with your ILMs. That's what I think. Yeah, I wish I could say that. I could very much put those 4,000 stones somewhere else. I don't have a massive investment in my damage and all for my smart missiles, but I have a lot in the cooldown. And then right as I got it about there is when they started not being super good anymore. Yep. Can I get that cooldown? It cost a lot. I mean, maybe if I dumped, you know, another couple thousand into it and got the damage and quantity up a lot higher, it would be really good. But where it's at now, it just does so little. Comparatively. Yeah. In the AB. It's not even doing that much into it's doing not that much more than Poison Swamp, and Poison Swamp has way less investment. I just have enough in Poison Swamp to get 100% uptime. Your damage 6 times that. Yeah. I haven't put anything into smart missiles in a long time. Used to have the substats for it on my Dimension Core and everything. Your cooldown is... Oh, your cooldown is 6x that. I don't remember when my demon mode popped on the first run. Do I have... Okay, yeah. I bet I should put Berserker on instead of Landmine Stun. I don't know why I didn't already have it there. That just massively upped my damage. Maybe. I can dream. I don't see them doing that. I feel like they would, I don't know. Maybe. I would love to do it. I know exactly what I would do with a lot of it. I would take my entire investment out of, I don't know that I'd max Spotlight. What should you spend your gems on? Either cards or modules, unless you want to save them for a slot. Yeah, but I would have to take it out of everything. I would take all the damage out of my Death Wave, my entire investment out of everything in the GT Plus. Oh, stones, not gems. Gotcha. I actually probably wouldn't put anything extra into GT Plus. I would either move it all into inner landmines or chain lightning. Or double up on poison swamp. Because right now I only have one plus a couple seconds. What should you do, Ice Cold Bird? Yours is only at level 9. Mine's at level 8. No, 6. Level 6. CF Plus is 8. And while I would like to get... You're at 2100, nice. While I would like to get my econ up a little bit better, it's not a massive priority, but I am getting to the point where I can't quite afford some of the labs I want to be doing without saving a lot in between. I was really hoping for a Death Defy. 1650 is a big number. I would not bother getting another ultimate weapon at this point in time. For now. If your cooldowns are synced... Yeah, 5400 is bigger. What's the 5400 for? Econ grows the mob level, and I realized I don't need the extra coins to fund my lab. That's kind of where I've been at on it. I didn't need it right now. I'm getting to the point where I probably should put another level into it. Death Wave's 50 seconds. That's really handy. Good morning, Souls of Fire. How's it going? I don't know, Ice Cold Bird. You're probably at a place where you're better off saving to bring down cooldowns, or buff your chain lightning for tournaments, maybe. Ah, okay, going from 100 if yeah. Gotcha. So what I would recommend doing then is save and bring those two down together. So only upgrade when you've got enough stones to upgrade both of them until they match your black hole. Don't upgrade your black hole cooldown. And then once you get all three maxed or matched, 2110 and dead. What did you do the first time? I can't remember. Once you get them matched to black hole, maybe bring all three down 1 or 2 times. But then that's when you're going to want to start pushing a few more things like your stats on the 3. And you want to make sure you get your labs done for your black hole. Swapped RB for GComp. Ooh. Almost 100 more waves. Okay, I thought you were around that number. Every time. You want to make sure you get... This lab is super, super important. And then you want to make sure you get all 3 of these labs done as soon as you can. The black hole disables ranged enemies is very important too. Hey! Using GG cooldown of 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Gotcha. Which, that means your black hole cooldown, I think black hole starts at 3 minutes. So you're definitely going to want to keep bringing that GT and Death Wave cooldown down to get to the whatever the time is on your black hole. Or the cell lab for black holes. You mean cell lab for Deathwave? Because black hole doesn't have a cell lab. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that one's really handy too. It is. I don't remember. Did I max that on this account? I don't remember. Yeah, I did. No. Where is it? Where's Deathwave cells? Must be down here. No, I have not maxed that one yet. I need to. Per minute, 20 seconds, vault 1 upgrade, so 310. Gotcha. Yeah, don't upgrade that cooldown anymore. Work on getting your golden tower and your Deathwave down to match it. I don't know if we're gonna go further this time. We've only gotten the one only the one Death Defy. We're out of our life-saving things except for Nuke. Also did something stupid but necessary this month. Bought the 5 packs and 3 of the friend packs. Xbox duration successfully rolled off, but nice. Awesome. Yeah, it's so boring. It really is. Yeah, I've really wanted to buy stone packs, but I've chosen not to. I had some expenses that I was not planning to spend on this month. And so yeah, stone packs are out for me. I don't even think I'm going to buy the other 2 friendship packs. I bought one of them. I don't think I'm going to buy the other 2. About to roll over 2K waves. Last run, going Max Thunder with 20% Titan Shock, Max Damp Bot, and Gimped Bot. Alrighty. Alright. Let me know how that goes. Oh. Gotcha. I think I remember you either I don't remember if you mentioned that recently or if is that a recent development? I remember before you were living in your car. Dude, I was talking to a friend of mine, who recently lost his job, and, June 1st. Oh, why did I think you lived in your car? I don't know why I thought you lived in your car. Yeah, wait, hold on. Are you talking about the mastery for enemy balance? Because if you are, yes, I do. And yes, that is one of the big ones to get. I wouldn't say first priority. I would say RPC is better in the long run, but enemy balance is really good, especially when combined with cash. Great for cell income, and then when you get cash as well, it's great for reroll shards. Yeah, it is a small CPH gain too, because you do get coins from, what's it called? What's up, buddy? Well, I'm not getting you one right now, okay? You want to say hi to the peoples? No. Okay, you don't have to say hi. You can have a marshmallow when I come up next. Okay? I don't know, whenever this tournament run ends. Which could be 2 minutes, could be, I don't know.
1 minute?
I don't know. I've been putting it off. Don't touch my microphone, please. Finally gonna save for it. Mini Jam is shy. A little bit, not too much. Not like the other one. The little one is the one that's really shy. Oh, 7 hours? Okay. Well, go grab you a snack. When I come upstairs, you can have a marshmallow. Clunk. He's not super shy. The youngest one is. Now, he doesn't really understand cameras and how they work yet for live streaming. The older three do. The youngest one does not like people at all. He's gotten better around people other than just my wife and his siblings. He loves his grandparents now. But I remember when he was like 2-ish or something. Yeah, 2. Would have been 2 because it was right after we got Clover, and she's a little over 2. 7th place with 140 more waves. There you go. Got 46. Nice, nice, nice. Awesome. Yep, worth it. But die. Ooh, this could be bad. What did it take? Spotlight. Well, at least it got pushed back. Okay, wasn't too bad. We did lose an energy shield, though. I like it when they take Golden Tower. Or Smart Missiles. Or even Death Wave. Those 3 I like. But yeah, when he was about 2, my in-laws had come over to meet the dog right after we got her. And, brain stopped. What was I saying? Reached tier 10. Nice. That's awesome. That's a really nice coin bonus, yeah. It's good to slow down games when you get to higher waves, and why do you do it? In tournaments, it can be on, because of the way, well, I'm still not 100% sure on it. There used to be problems with the frame rate and, all attacks, or all hits actually being registered. Supposedly it was fixed, but I hear things that it's not completely fixed, and it's still better to slow down at high levels in your tournaments. But I don't know 100% for sure. I kind of want to do some experimenting one day just to see if it makes any difference, but I haven't. But yeah, so when my in-laws got there, I was in the shower. If your attack speed is above 50 or 60, yes, slow down. Yeah. You can confirm for you it's not. It wasn't for me for a long time. So I got out of the shower, got dressed, and all. I came out of the bathroom, and my toddler, or he was 2 at the time, was sitting on the bed watching Bluey. And I said, B and Pops are here. Do you want to go say hi? No. Okay. So I went out, and we're hanging out and all chatting. And it's like half the hits on bosses. Gotcha. It's 15 with the card. Probably not a big deal for you at all, then. I don't slow down on my main account, or my baby account, just on the main, but my attack speed's almost 100 here. So we're out there hanging out, and all of a sudden, my 2-year-old walks by, and he kind of does this little thing where he looks, stops, and then he just kind of turns and walks back, staring straight over his shoulder. And then we didn't see him again. It was funny. He saw there was people here and was like, nope. Yours is 50 plus. All right, we're almost, or was it 56? 2056? 2062. We're almost there. We've already lost everything, so I don't know that this is going to be any different, but I don't think we've gotten any death defies. Okay, we have gotten 2. Without the card, it's almost 9. Attack speed is very important for a lot of reasons. Earlier game, it's more knockback. And then later game, it's a little bit of everything. What's your work what are you talking about, wave skip? Or are you talking about, you're talking about attack speed? I do have attack speed mastery, and my workshop plus for attack speed is 1.60 on my tournament preset. Yeah. Oh, we got a death defy. Sweet. No mastery. The mastery definitely helps. Already at 1500. Hopefully this death defy lasts until we get an energy shield back. I gotta pee and I'm hungry. And the dog is completely ignoring that I'm yelling. She kind of cracked her eye. I kind of wish we had some kind of counter to give us like an indication of when Viking Funeral is going to end. Lab's 54. My lab is also maxed. I maxed that one a long time ago. I heard yelling and I didn't know what it was about, but I think everything is fine. It's 1945. You talking about the time? Wonder what max death defy chance is now that it's uncapped. They uncapped it? I did not know that. I did not. Well, have you a good night's sleep, Scars. We'll catch you later. Not too worried about the lab. More important things to lab. Yeah, especially in your case. There's a lot of more important things. I labbed it with the intention of switching to glass cannon. I didn't know it was uncapped. I thought it still had a cap. I'm not anywhere near it, but we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Yeah, we're about to get this back. Mine is currently 37.28. All right, got an energy shield back. And we're about to pass where we were. I want another death defy. That would be awesome. My attack speed and crit labs are still 86. Need to wrap those up. Yep, you do. Okay, they uncapped it with the fleet change update. Got it. Got it. I probably knew it then and forgot about it. Tournament over here seems to be doing pretty good. Although, this might be it. Where are we at? Hey! Might have a chance of getting promoted. Oh, there with an energy shield. Probably about to die. I'm gonna hit this just because. Hey, we killed the overcharge before we died. And we got a death defy out of it. Sweet. We did get more waves, too. So that's what, 4 death defies? 5 death defies. I would very much love to get promoted to champ. Do we have some sleepers? We got one. They got one sleeper. Was that in the song? Or was that something else? You almost have level 2 on Wave Accelerator. Nice, nice. Wave Accelerator is awesome. Alright, we are completely out of life-saving things. But we have a death defy still. So, what shall happen? Today on Dragon Ball Z. I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball. I don't have them on, but I actually picked up a couple of weeks ago a set of fusion earrings. Or Kai earrings, whatever you want to call them. Not that you'd be able to see them anyways because I've got the over ears on, but I'm finally almost done with GT. I never finished GT before because I just didn't care for it. I think I only made it like 40 waves through it before out of 64, and I'm finally almost done with it this time through. But I wanted to watch all the new stuff that I've never seen, Super and its movies and all, and what is it, Daima or whatever. How far do I have to go? I think I need another 50 waves to get to the next place. Oh, nope. That's not gonna happen. What's up, Chloe? You got the sneezes again? You're gonna sneeze all over my lap, aren't you? Alright, saving your medal is currently on... Nice. Looks like we're in the same boat. Yeah. I'm definitely not gonna bother running it again. I thought Z06 was gonna stay at 21, whatever it was, but... Oh well. Oh well. I highly doubt I'm gonna go another 300 waves. In fact, I will be shocked if I make it to 2100 at this point. I don't know, though. I mean, we're looking okay at the moment. Thought we died there. But we didn't. Wonder if Spartan's gonna be live by the time we're done. Hey, Coastal, what's up? Yeah, enemy balance is definitely worth it. The card and the mastery. We just died in Turning Wave 240. Don't know what place I'll end up in, but I'll be... Gotcha. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. You've got Thunder Plus, right? What is it? Shock? No, I can't remember what it's called. Titan Shock, that's it. Hey, we got another Death-Defy. Sweet. That's what, 6, 7? 6. Level 5 mining balance, it's so good, but makes waves more difficult. It does, but you get a lot more cash and you can get a lot more coins out of it. 20% plus whatever mass modifiers apply. I've heard Titan Shock is very good. Ugh. What are my UWs doing right now? 56. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I did. I almost commented on it, but I didn't. My 6-year-old likes to run around going, 6-7, 6-7. He's funny. Go for it. Get those milestones. Very important. What is the weather today? Because I need to do some yard work and I don't really... it's in the mid-90s now. Ick. Looks like ranged is 2.4 mass, so 20% is accurate. Okay. Gotcha. We do have a chance of rain. Not a big one. I might do my yard work tomorrow morning. At like 8. We're supposed to have thunderstorms tomorrow, but it looks like we're not having them anymore. That's awesome. Yeah, currently 93 where I live feels like 103. Because we've got 52% humidity. Ugh. Six words could not, that was not coming out. Awesome. That's some good progress. Hey, we got a energy shield back. I think my 4-year-old is about to come ask me for chicken tenders. Guarantee you. What's up, buddy? What's up? You want chicken tenders? All right, I'll be up there in a few minutes and I'll cook chicken tenders, okay? Yeah, definitely keep pumping the workshop HP. Started the run and forgot to play. Oh, oops. Yep. I did something like that recently, and I was like 2,000 waves in when I realized I'd forgotten to do something important. Which, did I actually change my... That's not Guardians. Did I change my Guardian for this run? I did not. I don't like running Summon for my baby account tournaments. Oh well. Not that big of a deal. Still going strong. We got another Death Defy. Wow. All right, I'm gonna have to leave you guys to watch this for a second because I gotta pee. I'll be right back. And we died. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. Beat you again. My 6-year-old loves the Dino Nuggets. And then they're not bad. The chicken tenders we get are really good though. They're like a Parmesan breading. I can't remember, garlic Parmesan maybe. It's pretty good. They're pretty good. All right. Well, the good news is I know nobody's gonna catch me. The bad news is I'm not gonna get any further. So, I guess I do want to try this tier 23 now that I've got everything on and see what happens. If we can actually stay in intra sprint. That would be a no. Like the frozen tenders go. Oh, yeah. I haven't been to Trader. Actually, I don't know that I've ever been in Trader Joe's that I can recall. Alright, let's get things set back up for farming because I got a lot to do. We're going to go ahead and buy some modules. Come on, Dimcore. No. Okay, I got an orbital augment halfway, so we're not too far from a pity pool. But I think I'd gotten something like right before that too. No, that one may have been a pity pool. Oh well. We'll just go ahead and shatter these. That's not what I meant to do. Oh yeah, I forgot I still need to get that up to 5-star. I don't know that I actually need a second primordial collapse, but I've got it ready in case I do. Alrighty. No, but I do need to check my spread there. So 3056. Let me check the counter. Alright, so we're gonna jump over into red. We're gonna go to tools and utilities. That looks different. Chart optimizer is what I want. Whoa. Okay, so now it's telling me that I need to go to 220 and 181. Got it. Was 336 what I had? 356, so not a big difference. This changed, and I really like it. You in No Man's Land? What are you talking about? Are you talking about where I live? I don't really live in No Man's Land. I'm just not close. Separating those with lots of keys and those with few keys. I definitely am one of the ones that has more keys than what most players at my level have. All right, so 220, 181. Huh? Why does that say that my 201 milestone is 4 months away when it's at 201 already? Interesting. All right, let me redo that. Go away. Actually, let's just see what it... Let me change everything else so that we can get an accurate representation. Actually, I'm also gonna dump some more into... There, we'll do that. Okay. We're at 72,463. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me actually put the right modules on because that's going to affect it too. Okay, so 72,463. Why is that not different? Because I don't think I have... Oh, you know what? Coins per kill doesn't affect that actual number. That's right. Never mind. Okay. So we're gonna restore level. Take you up to 20. Max you. That's okay. I don't need that. Okay. Now what do we got? So not really a big difference. I think it was what, 72,463? So not a huge difference. I can probably just back it up just a touch to see. Yeah. I put a lot into Coin Plus. Yeah, 72,463. So I got almost another 100 out of it. Yep. Like I said, I put a lot into Coin Plus lately. And then I've got a lot here. I probably should push this more, but I'm not right now. But I do have generator module bonus working in here. Frips is a better investment than coins there. In general, yeah. I try to keep them about the same as far as the cost goes. But yeah, free ups is great. Let me see what it is. I don't actually know. So 130% without the whatever the extra percentage is in games at 30%. I feel like maybe. I don't remember. Getting there. How do I know my Guardian's chip is working? Depends on which one you're using. If it's the attack one, you're gonna see like little red dots appear out of it, and then they're gonna go. No, you didn't. That's awesome. Or if you did, I forgot. But you'll see like little red dots, and then they'll go hit stuff. Ally, I don't remember what Ally looks like. This is, no, that's Summon. Or is that Fetch? I think that was Summon. That little red thing that appeared there. Alrighty. Change to bot spec. And we did that. We did that. We did that. We did that. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. That should be everything. I don't think I have any keys that I want to spend right now. No. I mean, I could buy that and then get these, but I don't want to spend... I mean, 5% is nice. But there was something else I wanted to save for, and I don't remember what it was. Probably should buy that. Grit factor boost. Yeah, I think that may be my next save. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's jump in. We're gonna take the damage down. Yada, yada, yada. Turn off Poison Swamp. Gotta say, these additional 15-second stuns are nice. Yeah, I bet. Orbs on the inside, and I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay. There's the farming. No telling how far this run's gonna go, but as of right now, I am not getting promoted. We'll see. But I'm not that far behind these guys, so maybe we'll see. I would love to get promoted. It would be nice. But I think we still have a lurker down here. No. Yeah, Holy Thrower. 144 on tier 15. What am I at? Oh! So maybe not beat me, though. Shoots what? Shoots what, Matthew? We'll go to the playground near my house and play some footy. Ooh! Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Well, enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Dim cart. No. Oh, well. We'll catch you in the next one, Ice Cold Bird. I need to go eat and feed. Turns an enemy into a package, then it shoots it at you. Oh, yeah. I knew that, I just don't know what it looks like. I know what it does. I need to respec my Guardians on my baby account because I don't need 3. But I'm waiting for the presets to see what happens. Sounds fun. We'll have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna jet myself. Let's see if anybody's online to throw you guys over to. Let's see. Live redirect. Nope. Nobody that I can redirect to is live, so we'll just catch you guys on the flip side, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. So long, and thanks for all the fish.